We often think that my actions alone cannot make a difference in the world. But if we think of a pond and we cast a rock into that pond, you notice that it creates ripples and it extends. One person's actions can influence society, community. One person's actions going outside of the norm, standing up for their beliefs, can create monumentous change in the world. One person's actions. Where in our life, in your life, in my life, are we being asked to think outside of the box? To stand up in our unique experience, in our unique story, and do something different. Our one voice can carry the song for hundreds, millions. So as we move through the practice, as we move through our unfolding story, I invite you to reflect in your own life where you are feeling the surge of energy to try something new. Maybe, just maybe, you are the catalyst for more change. Drawing the breath in through the nose and out through the nose, you find a rhythm. Through each inhale, through each exhale. You begin to not only relax, but you begin to center yourself in the body. You begin to unite the breath, the body, and the mind. On your next inhale, coming up to all fours, stacking shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. And then take a nice big inhale, right fingertips towards me, and that left leg to the back of the mat. Now you drop the left hip to square it up. You've had a nice big inhale here and crunch underneath the body. As you inhale everything out, and exhale, crunch underneath the body. Inhaling, and exhale, crunch. As you inhale everything back out, we're going to reach for a bun. So the top of the foot into the hand, you press, and you lift the chest forward. Staying steady with the breath. It is the breath that keeps you centered on your mat, centered in your room, centered in your body. But a nice big inhale, go ahead and release. And as you plant that right hand, bring the left foot to the right side body. So now your gaze is over that right shoulder. As you inhale everything back up, left knee finds the right. And then left fingertips extend. And that right foot to the back of the mat. Drop the right hip, square it up. You've had a nice big inhale here and crunch underneath the body. As you inhale everything up and crunch underneath the body. You inhale and exhale as you crunch. Inhaling everything up. This time we reach around top of the foot into the hands, you press and you lift the chest forward. soften the jaw, float your tongue. Maybe you soften the gaze. You find that drishti, that one spot focus. You take a nice big inhale, release everything. Left hand plants, and that right leg crosses over, gaze over your left shoulder. As you come back through, right knee finds the left. Curl the toes under, finding downward facing dog. Drawing the breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Maybe check out your wrists. Make sure there's no creases. If you're tight, you can bend the knees and stick your butt up in the air. Go for that long spine. Or you can release the heels. So we're just warming up here. Beginning the integration. On your next inhale, go ahead and bend your knees and walk to the top of the mat. Finding an inhale, halfway lift, long spine, and exhale, forward fold. Rise with the breath, with the arms up overhead and follow the gaze. As you exhale, hands to your heart, it's a prayer. Long spine, forward fold, a moving meditation. As you inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands next to your feet. Walk, float back, high plank. As you exhale, nice and slow, look forward, low plank. Your upward facing dog. Curl the toes under, lift the belly, downward facing dog. Drawing the breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Then a nice big inhale, bend the knees, walk or jump to the top of the mat. As you inhale, halfway lift, long spine. And exhale, forward fold. Remember, we're just warming up still. Rise with the breath. Exhale, hands to the heart. Long spine, forward fold. As you inhale, plant the hands, walk or jump back. Low plank. Inhale. Find the rhythm. Low plank. Downward facing dog. Get lost with your breath. Get lost with the movement. Bending your knees. Walk or jump to the top of the mat. Last one. As you inhale. Exhale. Rise with the breath. Exhale, hands to your heart, press the palms together. Long spine, forward fold. As you inhale, plant those hands, walk or jump back, high plank. As you exhale, low plank. There's an inhale, upward facing dog. And curl the toes under. Downward facing dog. Bending your knees, walk or jump to the top of the mat. Long spine on a halfway lift. As you exhale, forward fold. This time you rise with the breath and sink to the chair. It's Katasana. As you feel this lift, just the weights on the heels, feel your arms next to your ears. Then a nice big inhale, draw the hands to the heart, that twist goes to the right. So you stack, shoulders stack, elbows stack, and when it feels good, spread your wings. As you inhale, hands to the heart with a twist to the left. And spread your wings. Drawing hands to the heart, ribs to the thighs, deep forward fold. Long spine, halfway lift. Plant those hands next to the feet. High plank. Low plank. Inhale. relaxing. This time we're going to inhale, right foot towards the ceiling and swing it through warrior one. You plant the right foot, back foot spins flat, and you rise in the inhale. So you have 2 square hips, square shoulders. And then open up on an inhale, now you have an open hip. Shoulders stack over the hips. Your gaze is over your right middle finger. Flip the palms reverse. You're lengthening the right side body, but still lifting out of the left. Extended side angle. You can plant your right hand on a block if you need to, or forearm to the thigh. Just make sure you're pressing through. Find a nice big inhale, cartwheel the hands down, high plank, low plank. Inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, left foot. Warrior one. Rise to the right. And a nice big inhale, open it up, warrior two. Flip the palms, reverse. An extended side angle. Find a nice big inhale, carve the hands down, high plank. Exhale, nice and slow, low plank. Your upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. And drop to your knees and find a child's pose. On your next inhale, come up to all fours, curl the toes under, downward facing dog. As you inhale, right foot, and then that right knee goes to the right elbow. Kick it back. Right knee hovers in between the thumbs, the nose to the knee. Kick it back. To the left, hold it as you cross the body. Kick it back. And then go ahead and roll open. Tail of scorpion. As you inhale to ball the left foot, maybe you flip your dog. Lift the hips high. As you cartwheel right hand down, that right knee is going to go to the nose and spin to the right. That right leg hovers the floor. Go to cartwheel left hand down, knee to the nose, kick it back, three-legged dog. As you swing it through, warrior one. Rise with your breath. And then open it up, warrior two. Flip the palms, reverse. Back to your warrior two. Straighten the legs. Trikonasana. Go ahead and bend that right knee. Find an extended side angle. The arm can be over the ear. You can find a bind, the lock, forearm to the thigh, whatever is yours. Take a nice big inhale, carve the hands down, keep right foot fast, three-legged dog. As the right foot steps through to the top of the mat, followed by the left. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Use the rise with the breath with the arms up overhead. Exhale, as you find a nice big inhale, draw the hands to your heart and kind of twist to the right. Maybe you spread your wings. Maybe you've never done yoga before. And now, given our current situation, trying something different. Take a nice big inhale, draw the hands to your heart, and that twist goes to the left. Spread your wings. As you draw hands to the heart, ribs to the thighs, deep forward fold. Long spine, halfway lift. Plant those hands, walk or jump back, high plank. Nice and slow, low plank. As you inhale, go ahead and inhale, left foot. Left knee to that left elbow. Strong. And back. Left knee hovers in between the thumbs, the nose to the knee. Kick it back. To the right. Hold. Kick it back. Go ahead and roll it open. Inhale to ball the right foot if it feels good. Flip your dog. And lift. As you cartwheel, left hand down. Left knee to the nose. And you spin. And you hold. Cartwheel, right hand down. Knee to the nose. Kick it back. Swing it through. Warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. As you flip the palms, reverse. Back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg and lengthen. Gaze. As you take a bend in the left knee now. You've an extended side angle. Your version. Maybe a bind. Maybe hand to a block. Forearm to the thigh. Arm over the ear. Take a nice big inhale. Release the bind. Cartwheels, hands down. Kick it back. Three-legged dog. That left foot to the top of the mat, followed by the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise with the breath. You bring the hands to your heart, just pause. So the sequence will add on, and where we just work. Do your nice big inhale, so the arms up overhead, and exhale, Utkatasana. Find a nice big inhale, draw the hands to your heart, that twist goes to the right. Spread your wings. Inhaling, hands to the heart. We find that twist to the left. And spread your wings. You draw hands to the heart, ribs to the thighs, deep forward fold. Long spine on a halfway lift. Plant your hands, walk or jump back, high plank. As you exhale, nice and slow, low plank. You inhale, upward facing dog. And curl the toes under. Downward facing dog. On your next big inhale, right foot goes up. Right knee, right elbow. Lengthen. Kick it back. Right knee hovers in between the thumbs, the nose to the knee. Kick it back. To the left. Kick it back. Roll it open. It feels familiar. Inhale, swallow the left foot, flip your dog. Now as you cartwheel right hand down, that knee goes to the nose once more. And you spin to the right. Cartwheel left hand down, knee to the nose, kick it back. Back into your warrior one. Rise with breath. Open it up, warrior two. Flip the palms, reverse. Back to warrior two. Straighten the leg. Trikonasana. take a bend in that right knee. An extended side ankle. Maybe you get to thread it through. So the right hand goes to the knife edge of the right foot. On your next inhale, cartwheel hands down, and your forearms are going to come to the inside of the right foot for a little lizard. So you're extending from the crown of the head out the tailbone, drawing the shoulders down the back. Just take a nice big inhale, plant the hands. Your right peace finger is going to find the right big toe. You're going to spin to the left and find a full side plank. That right foot steps through, followed by the left. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Rise with that breath. Exhale, Uttanasana. Find that nice big inhale. Draw the hands to your heart and a twist to the right. Spread your wings. Draw those hands to the heart and a twist to the left. We can do this. You spread your wings. As you draw hands to the heart, ribs to the thighs, deep forward fold. Long spine, halfway lift. We're all in it together. Plant the hands, walk or jump back, high plank. You practice, I practice, low plank. Inhale, and exhale, I am you. Inhale, left foot. Left knee, left elbow. Kick it back. Left knee hovers in between the thumbs, the nose to the knee. Kick it back. To the right. Hold strong. Kick it back. Roll it open. Your standing leg, that right leg, is lifting up. Engaged. Inhale to ball the right foot, flip your dog. And lift. As you come down, that left hand plants, knee to the nose, spin to the left, and keep that leg out strong. Cartwheel, right hand down, knee to the nose, kick it back, swing it through. Rise with that breath, don't forget to breathe. Take a nice big inhale, open it up, warrior two. Let the palms reverse. Back to your warrior two. Straighten the front leg and lengthen. Extended side angle. And then maybe you thread it through. Carve with the hands down. Forearms go to the inside of the left foot this time. Draw the shoulders down the back. On your next inhale, plant that right hand. Left peace fingers on the left big toe. You spin to the right. And you're going to lift up on that hip to get the leg high. That left leg is going to come through to the top of the mat. Followed by the right. Inhale, take a halfway lift, long spine, and exhale, forward fold. Rise with breath. Exhale, hands to your heart and just pause. Right, next inhale. So the arms go overhead one more time. As you draw the hands to your heart, long spine, forward fold. Adding on a little bit more. Inhaling, halfway lift. Plant the hands, walk or jump back high, plank. As you exhale, low plank, the gaze goes forward, the elbows go back. As you inhale, upward facing dog. And curl those toes under downward facing dog. Inhaling right foot, we're going to go right into a warrior one. Rise to the breath. As you open it up, warrior two. Lift the palms, reverse. An extended side angle. You're going to thread it through now. Carve the hands down, back into our little lizard. But a nice big inhale here. This time we're going to push the hips back, or a pyramid. Inhaling the left fingertips, and then revolving. So you're going to plant that left hand to the inside or outside of the right foot. Pull the ribs and pull the belly in, and right fingertips towards the ceiling. Keep drawing the right hip back. Take a nice big inhale, exhale, forward fold. Back into that pyramid. Inhaling, halfway lift. Right piece turns from the right big toe. We have that big side plank to the left. We're going to lift up on that right hip. Extend the left. Now if you need to, you can take this side plank. That right foot's going to step through the top of the mat, followed by the left. Now this time we're going to inhale, halfway lift and find a crow. So your feet and your hands are about a foot distance away from one another. Inhale to the ball of the feet, knees into the armpits. You look forward, you gaze forward. There's an up dog in your crow. And you look. When you're ready, shoot back, push it back. Downward facing dog. Inhaling left foot. Warrior one. Rise with breath. Open it up, warrior two. Lift the palms, reverse. Extended side angle. So you push the left hand, you're lengthening out the right. The body is engaged, it's aware. We move with purpose, on purpose, with intention. Take a nice big inhale, carve the hands down. Forearms come to the inside of the left foot. For your lizard. Take a nice big inhale. You're going to square it off. Come out of that hip and then push back to your pyramid. And the lengthening of the breath. Inhaling right fingertips. And then we revolve. So that right hand goes to the inside or outside of the left foot. Pull the ribs in, pull the belly in, take the twist. And a nice big inhale, forward fold back. into that pyramid. As you inhale, halfway lift. Left peace fingers from the left big toe. We're gonna spin. That left foot comes through, followed by the right. As you inhale, halfway lift. Now, if crow isn't an option, you can come into your goddess. So you can move back into your crow or into your goddess. So we'll all meet in a downward facing dog. How we get there can be different. We can shoot it back, jump it back, step it back. Your choice. So we're going to put it all together. Inhale, right foot. Right knee to the right elbow. Kick it back. Right knee hovers in between the thumbs, the nose to the knee. Kick it back. To the left. Let it hold. Kick it back. Roll it open. Inhale to ball the left foot. Flip your dog. And lift. Cartwheel right hand down, knee to the nose, and spin. Release. Cartwheel left hand down, knee to the nose, kick it back. Warrior one. Rise to breath. Open it up. Flip the palms reverse. We're going to thread it through. Left hand rests the knife edge of the right foot. And you lift. So you can stay here, or when you're ready, extend that leg. Plant that right foot. Now here's where this lizard came in. Right shoulder underneath the right knee. You can stay here. Or you can walk the right toes forward, drop into the left side body, and fly. Kick right leg back, three-legged dog. Right foot steps through to the top of the mat, followed by the left. Inhale and exhale. Rise with your breath. Exhale, hands to your heart and pause. We need the pauses in between. We find the beginning, middle, and end of each asana like a story. Our practice is an unfolding story. It is through our breath, through our asana, that it reveals itself. Take a nice big inhale, arms flip overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Long spine, forward fold. One more time, left side. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, walk or jump back, high plank. Nice and slow, low plank. Inhaling, upward facing dog. And curl the toes under. Downward facing dog. Take a nice big inhale, left foot. Left knee, left elbow. Kick it back. Left knee hovers in between the thumbs, the nose to the knee. Kick it back to the right. Kick it back. Roll it open. Inhale to ball the right foot. Flip your dog. Lift. Cartwheel left hand down, knee to the nose, and spin. Cartwheel right hand down, knee to the nose, kick it back. Left foot steps through, rise with that breath. Open it up. Warrior two. Flip the palms, reverse. Extended side angle, thread it through. So that left hand goes to the knife edge, left foot. Now the right hand is going to grab the knife edge of the left foot. We're going to spin, lift up the leg. You can hold it here and stay, or when you're ready, extend out. Square it off. You can stay here. Left shoulder underneath the left knee, or you can come back into your lizard. Now within your practice, we're going to walk the left toes forward, drop into the right side body, and fly. Kick it back. Three-legged dog. Left foot to the top of the mat. Follow to the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise with the breath. Draw the hands to your heart and pause. And next inhale, sit the arms up overhead. And exhaling, hands to your heart, long spine, forward fold. Step it back, high plank. As you drop knees, chest, chin, lower down. So the heels of the hands come to the second to last rib. You're going to lengthen up the crown of the head so there should be no creases in the back of the neck. You're looking forward, gazing forward to your Bhujangasana, your cobra. So we're going to swim. So on your inhale, we're going to reach everything out and push it back on the exhale. Inhale everything out and exhale, push it back. Inhale. And exhale. As you inhale everything out and exhale back. Inhaling everything out and exhale back. Reach for the feet. Press the tops of the feet into the hands. Just like we did at the beginning. Lifting your heart forward. Take a nice big inhale. Release everything out. We're going back the way that we came. Plant the feet. Back into Bhujangasana. And then push the hips back. Your child's pose. Find your way back to the breath. You bring in through the nose and out through the nose. And your next inhale, coming back to all fours. Cross the feet and just sit. So you're going to take a little hip opener. You can plant the left foot and cross the right over, lifting the chest forward. Or you can roll back and bring it in. Or you can come into a double pigeon, your choice. So that right foot is stacked on top of the left knee. You feel two sit bones rooted down. The shoulders are down back. And close your eyes. Finding that connection back to the breath. It takes a lot of courage to not only stand up for what we believe in, when we have to do it, or feel compelled to do it, even when no one else is doing it. To be different. To be the one to take the actions, even if it feels blocked even if it feels that things are standing in our way. Good to make our mark. When we are in alignment with our path, when we feel connected to our truth, to our story, even if it feels uncomfortable, we know that we need to take that next step. Even when no one else is doing it. On your next inhale, we're going to switch. But before we make the full switch, we're going to bring the feet together in Baddha Konasana and walk the hands forward. When you're ready, walk your hands up towards your body. And that left foot now is going to go to the right knee in a double pigeon, or your variation of what your hip opener was on the right. Then your sit bones rooted, you're in your double pigeon, drawing your shoulders down your back. And finding that connection to the breath. So we often get caught up in our yoga practice of the doing, of all of the asanas, and those pauses in between. Those are important. Think about when we tell a story, or we sing a song, or we play music. There are those pauses. That space. And during this pause, this hip opener, notice if the chitta, the chatter, starts to wander. Because maybe you're no longer focused on the challenging asana or what the sequence is, but now challenged by your ability to sit still and to just be present. We grow by that uncomfortable place in the space that we don't want to be. We resist it. That uncomfortable place is where we have our growth. As we begin our yoga practice, or as we deepen our yoga practice, we have our unfolding story come to life. And through that unfolding story, through that journey of self-discovery, things come up in the process. The chapters from years ago that we thought that we addressed and moved past. We come into a yoga class, we start to practice, and all of a sudden, that story has come back to life because we haven't quite worked out behavior, the pattern, or just let it go. On your next big inhale, we're going to extend those feet out. Inhaling, arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Our pose of patience. Once again, as you take your nice forward fold, you're looking for a long spine. So if your back begins to curve, just stop. As we build our practice, remember we're building a foundation. Our alignment is our foundation. So it's better to stop and have good alignment, a good foundation of our practice, than to force ourselves to be into an asana and our foundation isn't as strong then, which can cause injury. So take your time, be gentle. It is a journey. And as you walk your hands up towards your body, we're going to slowly lower back. And plant the feet next to the hips and inhale the hips towards the ceiling. Now your gaze is up right here at the top of your shirt. And if it feels good, you can work your shoulders underneath the back. Maybe you clasp the hands and you're lifting up on the hips. You feel your toes on the mat, the heels on the mat. And slowly lower down. You bring your arms out to T. The knees go to the right, the head to the left. And then switch. As you come back through, we're going to inhale the hips back up towards the ceiling once more. Releasing the hips back to the mat. Peace fingers on the big toes, and we'll make our way into a happy baby. Drawing knees to the sides of the body and rocking from side to side. Drawing knees into the chest. And extending the feet out to the corners of your mat. And just for a moment, lying in Shavasana. So as you continue to lie in Shavasana, I'd like to thank you for joining me. I invite you to take as much time as you need laying in this pose. It is the pose where we truly surrender and let go. You'll notice that your body begins to just be heavy. You allow your floor to just support you. And taking a few moments of just much needed rest. And maybe as you lay in your Shavasana, you begin to hear your body speak. And notice where in the body your attention takes you. Slowly coming to sit and meeting me in Sukhasana, a cross-legged seated easy. We'll draw our hands to our heart and thumb knuckles to our third eye. It's here that we find 3 deep inhalations and exhalations. It is this breath that we honor our practice, that we honor our journey of self-discovery and our unfolding story. We rise above adversity. We take the action, even if no one else is doing it. We connect to the confidence of our own individual self, destined for purpose